Well, good morning everybody.
Hiya.
And welcome to another Yorkshire Motoroamers video. Now we're only 5 sleeps away till we go to Benidorm on Sunday. And preparations are well in advance. Today we're going to show you how Tracey goes about packing the clothes into the wardrobes, saving space with some travel bags. I don't know the proper name of them, but Tracey will show us them, how they work and where we can get them from. So we'll just pop into the bedroom at the back of the motorhome and show you how we pack away. Right, Trace, we're here.
Hiya. Well, obviously in a motorhome space is very limited, and because we're going away for a little while we need to take quite a lot of clothes because we can't pack lightly, unfortunately. So we've got the overhead lockers here. That one has just got all our towels in. This one is Kevin's for his clothing. Now obviously there's some trousers in there already, but the space is very limited. So I found a few months ago these little pouches. I've got one here and one right here. They come in various sizes. You buy them as a pack. This is the biggest one. There are 6 in a pack. The smallest ones go down to, these are another set, but go down to little ones like that. They're about £6 I think I paid for them, and then some postage on top. I got them from Groupon. Anybody that's got the app for Wish on their phone, you can buy them from Wish. They work out a similar price, but you probably have to wait about 8 to 10 weeks before they come. But you can get such a lot into them. Even in this small one here, I can get 3 pairs of shorts in there without any trouble. Strangely enough, because they're packed so tightly as well, they don't crease, and that will just slip up the top there, and so that's all of those. This is half full. I can get a few more t-shirts. You put them head to tail, kind of, as it were. Again, you can get a fair few into that. I could probably get 2 or 3 more in, but I'm not going to overfill it and shove that in there. I've got in, if we just move back a little bit, I have all my things in these little pouches. That's a different size one again, and a small one, so you can maximise the space, and it just works really well for us. We've got a wardrobe each either side. That holds quite a bit. Unfortunately, this one's Kevin's wardrobe, and there is the dining table in there, the big table, so that takes up a bit of the space. But it doesn't really matter, because when there's only the 2 of us, we use the little wine cocktail table, whatever it's called. There is also, underneath the bed, we have got, I'll just lift it up and show you. It's one of those ottoman beds. So we've got all this space under here. This is all our spare bedding. I managed to get all my coats and bags and things in that locker. Kevin will be putting his into this empty one. And we've got 3 sets of drawers. There are 2 there, 2 here, 2 around the other side, and they're accessed from the outside. To close it, you just have to push it up and it releases itself. So we can store quite a lot in there as well. Over here, on this side, under there, we have a fitted in laundry bag, which is also a really good thing. It means that you've not got your laundry lying about. Shove it all in there, and then every now and again I go and do a wash. It's usually on the campsites we've been on, it's usually about €4 for the washing machine. The same for a tumble dryer if you want one. Some sites abroad don't have tumble dryers because of the weather. I'm hoping that we won't have to really use that. On the other side there's another bedside table here. This one is mine. It's like my dressing table. It's got my makeup and all that sort of thing in. All my things for my hair, hairdryer, brushes and things go in there. So you can maximise the space. And 2 bedside drawers as well. Forgot to mention those. So we can get lots in here actually. It's really good. Going backwards from there, we've got the bathroom. Room here. Again, we've got storage in here. Lots of space to put all toiletries. Some of them I'd leave out when we're not travelling, and my cleaning cupboard right at the bottom with all my cleaning stuff in. So plenty of space in there for all the things we need for keeping the motorhome clean. We've got a shower over this side which has got my long things hanging in it just currently until we get to where we're going. But nice shower. We tend not to use it that often. It depends where we are. We tend to use the facilities on the sites to preserve our water more than anything, but we do use it when we're somewhere that if the showers are perhaps not quite as nice as we would like. Loads and loads of space then in here. This is our pantry. People use them for different things. We use that as our pantry. Can store lots and lots of food into there. We've got a full-size fridge and freezer here, so plenty of room. Full-size cooker. Unusually, because a lot of motorhomes just have 3 gas rings, but we also have an electric one, and that's very useful to preserve your gas really, if you're just wanting to boil the kettle or something like that. Although we do have a coffee maker.
That's good if we're on hookup.
It is, yeah, if you're on hookup.
We'll use that and preserve us gas.
We've got a microwave. We've got our cupboard with all our plates and things in. We are actually going to replace those. When we first bought a motorhome, we bought proper plates and things for it, and they do rattle about a bit when we're travelling. So
even though we have these,
we have those in between. They do still rattle because the holder is metal. So we're looking to replace them. Kev's mum gave us some money for Christmas, so we're actually going to replace them with some bamboo plates and things. So we're going to be a little bit environmentally friendly there, and hopefully they won't make a noise. Got plenty of room under here for all my pans. It's a bit of a mess in there, to be honest, but we managed to get everything in that we need to get in. A couple of drawers, another cupboard there, and this one's a really good one because it's got the pull-out drawers with all our tins in. Well, not all of them, some are in the pantry, but an extra space for tins. And really, there's no point me opening all the cupboards and showing you. They're all very much of a muchness. Some more things in that one. All our coffee there, keep us going. Got a glass cupboard. Again, you need to make sure they're secured properly, because if you don't, they tend to rattle. And we've got, in this cupboard, we've got a sticker for to go on the back of our motorhome. Now, this is the second one we've had. We bought one a little while ago which said exactly the same, on an adventure before dementia, but I'm afraid we forgot where we'd put it, and that isn't a joke, that is the truth, we did. So it's there safely where we know where it is, and so all the others are the same. Kev tends to keep all his techie stuff in this one. We've got a few more kitcheny bits in that one. And that's it really. There is storage underneath all the seats as well, which are accessed from inside. But this one, you can access it from inside. You can also access it from outside. There's a door outside. This makes into a king-size bed if we've got people travelling with us and staying with us. When we do get to Benidorm, some of you have already met Jackie and Gino on previous videos. They're flying out for 5 or 6 days, the middle of our holiday. They're flying out to Alicante and going to drive down and stay with us, so this will then be used. This motorhome actually has 2 passenger seats to travel as well, so it's got the 3-point seat belts. All that you do to use those is remove this cushion and the piece of wood underneath, and then you've got the space for your legs there. Really handy when we're taking the grandchildren with us anywhere, or even adults too.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's just worth mentioning, we sometimes take that cushion out when there's just you and I, and put the table in.
We do the bigger
if
table.
We want a bigger table for eating.
Or if it's colder weather and there are 4 of us to eat, then we'll take that out and put the big table. If it's just me and Kev, we tend to sit and just eat on this. I mean, obviously these are twizzled round, so it moves more centrally, and we just eat on that. But when we get to Benidorm, we will be getting the awning out, which doubles our living space really. It was a fairly new acquisition. Late summer we bought it, didn't we?
Yeah.
Kev went to Brown Hills to buy some toilet cleaner, and quite a considerable amount of money later we came out with an awning. But we have used it a couple of times. Takes a bit of time to put up. You'll see in another video when we get to Benidorm and put it up. They tell you it can be put up in 15 minutes because it's an air awning. Or sorry, no, I'm lying. It's 30 minutes. And you can put the actual structure up, but pegging it out and attaching it to the awning and things takes considerably longer. So if you're only going for a couple of nights, it's not worth the effort. But when you're going to be there for some length of time, it is, because it gives you all the extra space of the van. Please give us a thumbs up.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Yes, subscribe, it's free,
and hit that notification button.
Yeah, and it just helps us grow our channel and hopefully give you more little bits of information. In fact, next time I'm just going to say we will show you the slinky tables and tell you about those, because those are really handy to have.
Yeah. Okay then, well with that, it's goodbye from myself, Kevin, and goodbye from Tracey.
Oh, it sounded like 2 Ronnies.
It did.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.